Hello, YouTube, fans and players of No Man's Sky. So you saw in the intro the cool-looking ship that you found in the anomaly when you were in network mode. And you're thinking, wow, I'd love to have one of those guys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And so this video series will hopefully be a guide as to how you can go about doing that. Now, right now, I'm not in network mode, but your first destination in the space anomaly should be the Quicksilver dealer to the right of the Nexus, right, this guy right here. Now, you'll notice in Quicksilver items, if you scroll down, you will see this thing here, the Void Egg. That is your objective, actually. You need 3,200 Quicksilver to obtain that, as you can see up in the top left corner. Our player here does not have the requirements, so the amount is highlighted in red. The way you go about getting Quicksilver is by doing daily and weekend missions here at the Nexus. So as you see, this is not the weekend, so the daily missions will give you 400 Quicksilver each. It'll take you like 8 missions to get that amount. Now you see on the weekend, there's a special weekend mission which will give you 1,800 Quicksilver. So here is the other thing that you should keep in mind. There is a portal navigation involved in this series of missions, and you need, if you don't need all of these glyphs, you should probably consider getting them. And here is the list of glyphs that are on the No Man's Sky wiki, and their equivalent names as per the mission for the living ship. Also, you'll see on the right, to the right of the Nexus here, these 3 yellow or goldish icons. That just means that you have 3 missions stacked up that you can do one after the other. That'll give you like 1,200 Quicksilver, so you'll be well on your way. Alright, so the idea, when you get your Void Egg, you use your spacebar on your computer if you're playing on a PC, and go into pulse mode, as you can see here, and you will trigger the Void Egg to have an encounter with another living ship, colleague of its ilk. Not sure exactly what the deal is there, but it does communicate with this ship, and out of this communication you will get a set of coordinates. The coordinates will be outside the star system that you are currently in, so you will have to basically use your galactic map to navigate to said coordinates. And that will trigger the first leg of this mission. And there you go, interstellar coordinates received. So that will trigger the first leg of this mission. There are 5 legs to the mission. This first video will deal with that first leg. It's well, for me anyway, it was a bit of a shall I call it an adventure? Let's just call it an adventure. That's pretty much what it was. So here I am. I'm going into the galactic map. I've identified the destination star system, and if you have the current mission highlighted and it is the Starbirth mission, then there will be a green line going to the appropriate star system. So we've landed in this particular star system. I'm not exactly sure if this is the same star system for everybody. I doubt it. I believe it did say first time somebody's been there, so we do have an icon for the destination. This is where things will get a little dicey. It did for me anyway. I'm hoping it doesn't for you, because it took me, as you will see shortly, it took me a while to finally find the exact objective here. So if you are adept at finding objects on the planet's surface, you may not find this a great big challenge. But you know, I personally, I think I do okay in finding things on the planet's surface, from the ship I'm talking about. Like if you're flying around just over the planet's surface and you're looking for something, if you are good at doing that, then this may not be so much of a challenge. I attempted to do that just briefly, very briefly, but then I said, okay, well, you know what, let's land. The objective actually disappeared when I got close to the planet's surface, so I said, okay, well, let's land and see if we can actually uncover the objective on foot. And yeah, it got a little hairy there for me, because it took me quite a while to finally find the objective. So there's some serious editing going on in this video, time lapse, whatever. And here we have the objective in front of us. It's a monolith. There was a storm brewing, so I buried myself before actually interacting with the monolith. And it will require additional materials, and if you do not have the materials, it will direct you to where you can find them. And you see, I don't have any hexite, so basically it showed me where to get them, to get that hexite. So yeah, you will be given directions to the materials that you are short, if that is the case. So in our case, I was given directions to a crashed freighter, and when I activated the beacon, it spit out the hexite, basically. So at the point where you have all the materials gathered, you can go back to the monolith and well, basically make the object that it required, deposit it in the monolith, and then the first leg of the journey will be over. And it will show you a timer as to how long you need to wait before you can kick off the second leg of the journey. So here's the deal. There's going to be about a 24-hour wait between each leg. So just keep that in mind. The way some people work around that is to, if you're on a computer, that is to advance the system clock on your computer. I personally wouldn't recommend that, but it is a workaround that you can use to speed up the mission, as it were. The monolith will then render a fragile neural stem, which is the first component that you will need to fabricate, or at least to invigorate your living ship. So, if you like this video, consider liking, hit the subscribe button, share it if you think other people might enjoy and get something out of it, and leave a comment and let me know how I'm doing. Right, appreciate your time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.